games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Buckeyes have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bulls offense will have the football first. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive play, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Yeah, and let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. This crowd full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He fought them off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Hang on, Sloopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. To the air, it's Dyer. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
The Bulls will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Corrals it at the 45. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense has the ball for the first time. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking to pass, it's Dyer. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. He'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Just about the time the quarterback got the snap, that dude was in his mustache.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry in the backfield. Got him to the ground before he could even think about getting the laces and trying to get the ball out of his hands.
The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna swing it on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. This noise, this crowd, and you can feel the jolt of energy going through the Buckeyes.
Well, everybody loves 5-yard runs, Reese, but come on, let's get real. When you're chucking the ball down the field and you got great quarterback play and wide receivers out wide that are making plays, fans go nuts, and the Horseshoe is one of the loudest places in all of college football.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's Clinton. Under fire. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires into the end zone. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Off the play fake on first down. Still looking on the move. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Off play action. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D-linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a gamer.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
You know, as an offense, you've got to do a better job pass protecting. You've got to start thinking about max protection at this point of the game. Because if you don't get hats on hats, your quarterback goes down on his own 2-yard line. You're lucky you didn't give up a safety.
The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. The handoff to Johnson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Dyer. Rush is on him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And the Bulls send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads it left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Bringing the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. It's Clinton. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, really nice catch there getting the 1st down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. You think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on 1st-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the 1st round.
The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Miller. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Miller. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're chasing the quarterback. And Chase Young's record, if you can go get that, you go get that big fella, that superstar, woof, that would be a fun day.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bulls will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fair catch, called for and made. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Buffalo has it back, but see what the Bulls offense can do. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Quarterback on the keeper. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gives it on the option. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Touchdown, Ohio State. Excellent pass by the back on the option. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Alabama looks like a legit title contender right now, which they kind of do every year, but man, this offense is rolling. They're up by 35 over Arkansas. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch around the 50. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. To throw, it's Clinton. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab down the middle. Corralled and brought down by the defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pulls it in. It's Bell. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. They'll run play action. Got a man. It's Miller. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Miller. They'll immediately call timeout. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Dead center, perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. He'll start the return inside his 5. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out they're inside the horseshoe.
The Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Reading the option, it's Clinton. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking downfield, it's Clinton. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll go back to work on offense. Try to get it to the edge. And some room to work. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go right back to it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bulls in the hurry-up. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run. And
there he goes. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Bulls have their offense in high gear. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Throws for the tight end. He makes the catch. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Dyer. The screen. He's got wheels. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He'll do it himself. Oh, better look out! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, here comes this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 2nd down. He's got him. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Clinton. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Quick step and go. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it, and I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Bulls are in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll leave it with the lone back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. He'll try the left side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bulls line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
The Bulls will line up to punt it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the third and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll send the back in motion. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. To the air, it's Dyer. He's got his man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. The give to the tailback. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Takes it from the gun on third down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. Good. This is now a 7-point game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. So now it's 2nd and long. The lone back's got it. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. And the Buckeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Clinton. They get to him as he throws. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. He stops short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Leaves it with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the option, it's Clinton. Turning it on! He has the first and still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They'll go to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quick handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air, it's Clinton. Here's a heat. Complete to the right. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Buckeyes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Buckeyes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the gun, the ground game. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown. The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Power ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on third down. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get concerned conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to fire on second down. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. Snaps it in the shotgun. Here's a throw downfield late. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. You work all offseason for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.